Hi, my name is Liz Schwenke, and welcome to this edition of Inside Scoop, where we talk to friends and neighbors about current and upcoming events in our town. Today, I'm really happy to have Annette Bowden, Trustee Bowden, and Nancy Hoehn from the Village. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
And we're here to talk about something that I personally am excited about, and it's the first annual Ladies' Night Out at the Movies. Nancy, can you tell me a little bit about it?
Sure. Coming up on August 22nd, which is a Wednesday evening, we're going to be wrapping up our summer movies in the park with something that is new this year, as you mentioned. First time that we are doing something for the ladies in town. And we kind of started with the idea of doing a ladies' evening, and it really has grown, and I've had the pleasure of working with Annette on this project as she chairs the Performing Arts Committee, and it's really grown to something that we really hadn't anticipated.
No, we didn't. I had worked closely with Nancy and Home Depot this year on the French Market. They've been very good sponsoring workshops and events every Saturday, or at least one Saturday a month. And they had brought this to our attention that they thought this would be something neat to do as the ladies' night out, and they wanted to do something special with demonstrations of a do-it-yourself event for the girls. And we kind of mirrored that with the movie of I Don't Know How She Does It. And the more we spoke about it, and Nancy being so active with our local businesses and helping promote businesses, I thought it would be great if we opened the door up to a lot of our home-based businesses in different businesses in town that have supported the market and other events for the village.
And it sounds really exciting. You can come and do a little bit of shopping, visit some of the booths, and then sit down and watch a relaxing movie, and it's strictly for ladies, correct?
It is, and it's completely free venue. There is no fee involved for the vendors to participate, nor for anyone to come and attend it. There will be the ability to purchase items there that night. We also have some free things happening, massages and mini manicures, and oh my gosh, Nancy's been in connection with all of the different local businesses. We started off with, I thought, going to have 6, and Nancy, what's your number up to, do you
I think we're about 26 or 27 now.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
And growing. And
Who
growing.
are some of the vendors? Can you?
Well, you know, I think it's been really interesting for us. They kind of break down into different categories. So we have, well, we obviously started with Age to Perfection, who's the wine tasting.
Oh.
We kind of thought we needed to do something along those lines, and that's worked out well. So we will have a food component, and there'll be a number of different businesses there with some tastings and things, and chocolate, and one of the companies that does these very custom, cute little Rice Krispie treats that's at the farm or at the French Market every weekend, and so they're going to be there. And then from that point, it kind of broke down into kind of the direct sales. Some of the names that you'd be familiar with: Pampered Chef, Tastefully Simple, Avon, Mary Kay. That list goes on. There are quite a few of those. Some of the jewelry ones, Leah Sophia. But then we also have a really nice representation on, I would characterize it as artisans or craftsmen, and some of them have also been participants in the French Market. There's one really neat gal who does the Art Box is the name of her company.
Yes. She does ceramic tiles. That's a special technique where they actually, every tile is absolutely unique to itself. They are not stamped at all. And it's something she does visit the French Market on occasion, and she's jumped in and wanted to do it, as well as our local medical facilities, Silver Cross, Provena, Integrated Medicine. They're all coming out. They're going to be doing free massages for the ladies. And just the whole thing, it's really all about us for a change. I think we put ourselves secondary to our family a lot of times, and this is one night that maybe we could stand up and say, you know what, let's do something for ourselves and have a ball doing it.
Exactly.
Right. So we figured what better than to be able to have something to drink, something to eat, shop, visit with your friends, catch up after a long summer of running every which way with the children. Kids will be back in school that week, so we thought it was perfect timing to try to get this type of an event off the ground for the first time.
Just as the school season's starting, it's perfect. A good way for moms to kick off.
I believe it's the day after school starts. Wednesday,
Right.
August 22nd is the date, and I think they go back on the 21st, so moms can take a sigh and relax and have a night out for themselves.
And is there still opportunity for other vendors, or are you pretty much at your limit now in case a vendor hears this and wants to
Well, we have
participate?
gotten more interest, and as long as we're able to spatially accommodate everyone, you know, I think the door is open. We have had multiple requests from some of the same companies. So we have, was kind of the first person, had the opportunity. If that company's already represented, then obviously we wouldn't have a second one.
Because it is a small venue. I mean, it truly is. We're trying to keep it very restricted to the performing arts area. And not utilizing street. We're not closing down Circle Drive. We're not doing anything like that. It's going to be very much right at the pavilion area. So especially with the first year out, I think we're anticipating it to be very successful, but in the same token, we need to be very careful that we don't overstate how many vendors are there. We want to make it very comfortable and very pleasant atmosphere as well.
So you have a couple hours, actually. It's like 6:30 to 8:30 is
It's
shopping.
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
6 to 8, because we figure the movie's probably going to start around 8:15, 8:30. That, of course, we start the movies themselves, so we can have time to play with that. But the actual vendors will be there at least between 6 and 8 p.m.
Great. Sounds like a good event. I know I'm gathering the troops and trying to bring a group of friends.
Well, it's very contagious because you tell one and people get very excited. I'm getting, I contact one person, I'm getting 3 emails back saying, can we all do this? So it's very exciting.
I know I've forwarded your email that you sent me on to friends, and they're forwarding on to friends. So this might really be something great.
Yeah, I was telling Nancy, I'm kind of scared that we're starting something that's going to be something fantastic and can be put on our agenda of another big event rather than just something small that we're slipping in next year and might be starting planning this in June instead of in July and August.
Right. What else would you like our viewers to know about this night? Anything in particular that we didn't cover, or just come on out, have a good time?
I know Home Depot's going to be there doing a lot of...
They're not going to teach me how to use a chainsaw or anything like that.
No. I happen to be a huge fan of HGTV. I go home and I do all kind of things to my home, which my husband wishes I would quit watching HGTV. But they're actually going to come out and do a lot of those things and those demonstrations that you see are done on television. For instance, faux painting, I understand they're coming out and doing ceramic tile, to put ceramic tile up, backsplashes on. Those are simple projects you may not need to hire somebody to do, and just kind of giving you trick techniques. And I think they have a few other things up their sleeves. I also believe they're going to be giving away gifts and raffles and things like that.
Very cool.
So I think there's a lot of surprises that I think Nancy and I are still not fully aware of what's happening now, because the
Maybe
vendors
that's a good thing.
Yeah, kind of be careful what you wish for. But I think it's going to be because the vendors are very excited. So they're like thinking, oh, what can we do? We're hearing this is so much fun, and they were just going to have a table, but now they're having a table and a raffle. So I think it's going to just keep growing and growing to what activity and what's going to happen there up until that.
You're right. It's contagious. You just start thinking about it, and you think, well, we could do this, or we could have that, and pretty soon it's growing and growing.
Right.
So in closing, we'll just say that Ladies' Night Out at the Movies is
August 22nd. It's Wednesday evening. I would be there by 6 p.m. because I think it's going to be very busy. Make sure you bring a lawn chair or a blanket if you plan on staying throughout the whole movie night, because if you've not been to the Commons, it's a grass area. Find a place to sit, but you could sip wine and you could nibble on some cheese and crackers and hors d'oeuvres and watch a movie after this event is over.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Yeah, and the only thing that I think I would add to that is if they're looking for more information, they can certainly visit either the village's website or the Facebook page, and we will be able to update as additional vendors sign on, at least on the Facebook page. That will be easy to do. And one last thing is that we will have collection boxes out that evening for anyone that wants to bring some non-perishable food items along for the food pantries in town. ShareFest is coming up, so they've got a real push on trying to get some collections going, and we thought this would be a great opportunity.
We try to do it at all of our events, and including this one as well.
It's perfect. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
And I look forward to seeing all you when you bring your can of goods for the food pantry at the Ladies' Night Out at the Movies on Wednesday, August 22nd. Thank you.